what's being offered now, whether it's a revival of Theresa May's deals or lipstick on that pig, or an accidental slide into no deal, which I think is a real prospect, it's both a million miles away from what was promised in 2016, the thing that you voted for. On that basis, you've got a kind of mis-selling scandal here. You've got something which is not being delivered, which was promised. You've got Parliament divided. They can't decide on what form of Brexit to go ahead with. You've got the country divided. And the solution is to actually, in this democratic crisis, is more democracy, not less. Put it back to the people and let the people decide.
Well, of course, the latest opinion poll from YouGov suggested that 57% of the population want to leave in some form or another.
No,
I mean,
it's interesting. This, yeah, you can slice and dice this in different ways.
Well, that is what the poll said, Tom.
You quote polls in your book as well, showing that there's now a Remain majority. Now, I mean, if you're so confident about this, let's put it back to the people.
It's morally the wrong thing to do. The people voted. I mean, I don't think this is about what do you call it? What's the phrase you give to the people's vote these days? Of course, it's a people's vote because the people who voted first time.
There's a people's vote last time as well, but the people have been let down. Yeah, you call it a great betrayal. The people have been betrayed here by the politicians. Let the people decide this and sort this mess out. Because quite clearly the politicians
Brexit hasn't been the problem. Brexit hasn't been the problem.
What sort of Brexit do you want? What sort of Brexit do you want?
Brexit hasn't been the problem. The ineptitude of the politicians and also the deliberate betrayal by some of those politicians, including quite a lot on the Remainer side, that has been the problem. There's been no inherent problem with Brexit. Now, I would leave with no deal. I would prefer to leave with no deal than to leave with the deal which the ERGers voted for.
Isn't the truth that actually there is complete unity here because you're delighted that we haven't Brexited yet and you're delighted that you can get angry about it because that's your currency. You can get everyone up in arms.
But that's what he does. He's economist. He's economist.
That's a bit fatuous, isn't it?
That's what you do.
I'm sitting... My point is that I'm angry because we haven't left. And I'm representing the people, trying to represent the people, and that's why I've written the book, who are angry that they haven't left. To say that I'm pleased because I'm a columnist...
You're not just angry that we haven't left. You say that the Remainer argument was that all Leavers were basically racist and xenophobes.
Pardon, sorry, I said...
You pretty much say that the Remainer argument is that all Leavers are basically racist and xenophobes. No,
I say that that was one of the... That was one of the big tropes of the referendum campaign. Didn't work very well. Obviously, telling the people you want to vote for you that they're thick, racist, uneducated, and even worse than any of those things, old, didn't play very well. But it has helped some of the MPs to assuage their fears of going against the public vote by saying, well,